Okay.
What you call the far right, falsely.
You think as the normal person. Okay.
Yes, literally, you could go back 10 or 15 years. These policies were completely normal. Like, take a speech from Obama and Hillary, and then go to someone, say, who's what I call the lunatic left, and say, what do you think of the speech by Trump? And like, oh, wow, he's the worst person ever. Actually, that was a speech by Obama.
Yeah.
I
Literally.
agree. No, I agree that the center of gravity in this country has shifted. Certainly the Democratic Party has shifted to the left. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people like Rupert
Not
Lowe. I'm
fringe
talking
right,
about
please.
people
It's actually just normal people.
It's the fringe.
Here are the principles, and tell me which of these sound terrible. That we should have secure borders, that we should have safe cities, that we should have sensible spending. Which of those three are far right,
Those
fringe?
three? No,
And I would like to just...
I don't know, but
You say things like, civil war in Britain is inevitable, just a question
on the current
of when.
trend, yes.
I live there. That is
Yeah,
nonsense.
you live in a cloistered existence.
No, I don't, actually. You have painted a kind of view that you're kind of, overrun with terrifying Muslim immigrants. There's rape on every corner. There's a sort of civilizational
I haven't
destruction.
said any of those things. If you have a large and rapidly growing group of people whose beliefs are antithetical to Western beliefs, at some point there will be a reckoning.
Are you anti-Muslim?
If people are coming to a country with antithetical views, I am against that. I'm against rape and murder. I'm against the imposition of rules and laws that are contrary to what we've come to accept in the West.
You don't even live there.
I think of it as the sort of the West collectively.
It's why, we started this conversation saying superlatives. It's why people loathe you. I mean, some people do loathe you.
Yes, some people do. I don't care. I think a lot more people hate you and the media more than you realize.
she does not even know, bro. Like, she has no idea.
You don't buy the idea that any kid in Africa died because of the suddenness with which...
Zero.
By the way, the reason why they want to assign accountability to Elon Musk for killing people in Africa through doing cuts in USAID is to greenlight crazies, like trying to assassinate him. They're trying to create a moral justification for assassinating him.
Literally tens of thousands of NGOs. Well, the Gates Foundation has $50 billion. What about that?
Lots of these countries, USAID...
Mackenzie, whatever her last name is, used to be Bezos, gave $50 billion. What about that? They are capable of acting very quickly, and
True.
if they didn't, I would say they're equally responsible.
I don't want to have an
USAID
argument
was a
about
political
this.
organization.
Very
biggest
sure that there
funder
was
of regime change.
And them...
Exactly. Who do you think got the money? Joseph Kony got the money.
Also,
Yeah, there
USAID
it is.
funding was not stopped. It was moved to the State Department.
was stopped. There were huge numbers of things shut down in Africa that were
No, there were
health-related.
claims of this. These claims are false. When funding is stopped for fraudulent organizations, do you think they're going to say, please keep funding the fraud? Or do you think they're going to come up with a
Please
sad
save the
story
African
that
babies.
sounds sympathetic in order to get the funding restored?
Yeah.
Obviously, it will be the latter. Zero died because of
that's
Doge.
what I- that's
Zero
that's what I would
point
take issue with.
zero.
This is the way that you need to respond to these people. They're not playing the same game that you are. They're not trying to come to a conclusion that understands the other side. They're trying to assign accountability to you so they can use it as a justification to attack you. Before I get to that, I just want to show Africa population estimate 3.8 to 4.3 billion people, accounting for roughly 40% of the world's global population. Oh my God. Look how many minorities there are out there. It's gonna be 4 billion minorities there. Oh my God, man. That's crazy, isn't it?